Good morning, Boker Tov, everyone. Last night I was driving and I stopped at a red light, and the car right in front of me had a license plate that said gossip. And I wondered, why would somebody put the word gossip? They should have put do not gossip. In Judaism, we know that it's a prohibition to speak gossip. You know, there's something called client-attorney privilege, or confidentiality of the HIPAA laws if you're a doctor, or a therapist, or a psychiatrist. There are certain professions that are protected, that the professional is not allowed to repeat what they heard. But in Judaism, it's not just for doctors and lawyers and professionals, but no one is allowed to repeat something they heard from someone unless they have the explicit permission of that person. And where does the Talmud derive that? From the opening verse of this week's Torah portion. It says, and God called Moses and spoke to him in the tent of meeting, Lamor. Now the word Lamor means saying. What does it mean, saying? Saying that he should repeat it to the Jewish people. The Talmud says, you see from this, that you could only repeat something if the person who told you gave you permission to repeat it. But if they didn't give you permission to repeat what they told you, then it's considered gossip and you are prohibited from repeating it to other people. You know, yesterday something very inspiring happened. A man walked into the synagogue and he asked to meet me. And he said to me, Rabbi, I have not been in a synagogue in 40 years. He said, but I'm watching the anti-Semitism growing all over the country. And I decided I need to do something. And I want to join the synagogue. And right then and there, he filled out an application form and joined the synagogue. And I had so much respect for him because he was taking action. He was saying we need to strengthen our Jewish life to become stronger as a nation so we can fight this growing anti-Semitism. But when it comes to gossip and slander, we Jews have been the greatest victim of that throughout the ages. As we approach the holiday of Passover, we know that for centuries there was something called blood libels, where Jews were accused of using the blood of Christians to bake their matzahs. And there were so many pogroms and riots in Jewish communities that Jews would fear for their lives this time of the year. And so many Jews died because of the rhetoric and the anti-Semitic lies that were perpetrated against the Jews. Throughout our history, we've been the victims. We have been the victims of false rumors and lies and accusations that are baseless and groundless, but yet have been believed by many. And even today in the Arab world, with the elders of Zion and other false rumors that are spread about Jews that are believed, and sadly and tragically, millions of Jews have lost their lives just in the Holocaust alone because of the rhetoric and the vicious slandering of the Jewish people. And so if there's ever a people that should be careful never to repeat anything negative about someone else, not to perpetuate rumors and gossip, it's us, the Jewish people. And so, if you have a car and you're going to put up a license plate, don't put up the word gossip. Don't encourage something, even though our society thinks it's okay. That's why we have gossip columnists and gossip shows. And some people think it's a legitimate way of communicating. But the Torah reminds us, never repeat something unless it's positive. And even if it's not negative, if they don't give you permission to repeat it, you shall not repeat it. Have a wonderful day.